Guest judges for Hell's Kitchen are usually well respected within the cooking community, as Ramsay obviously won't invite just an everyday chef to his restaurant to judge food in front of millions of people. But sometimes, due to the challenge or service theme, Ramsay has had some not so qualified people judge the food. What's going on, guys? I'm FlynnMasters, and today, we'll be looking at the worst guest judges in Hell's Kitchen history. From just not being qualified to judge to the terrible actions they displayed as guests in Hell's Kitchen, these people aren't exactly Wolfgang Puck. Be sure to hit that subscribe and like button to support the channel, and with that, let's take a look back at some of the most annoying guest judges to ever appear on Hell's Kitchen.
Bloody hell, here I go again.
Probably the most qualified person on this list was a literal winner of Hell's Kitchen, with that being Paul Neuman, as he was invited back along with Rock and Dana to judge the Final 7 Black Jacket Challenge in Season 12. While Paul was obviously a confident chef who trusted his abilities in Season 9, he was never a flat-out arrogant douchebag. But man, he had a complete holier-than-thou attitude at this reward challenge, pulling a Joe Bastianich and making the show all about himself as opposed to giving constructive criticism. Not exactly the best way to redeem himself to the fan base after what he did to Jennifer.
I don't really get the capellini, to be honest with you. I think it just looks like you threw something on the plate just to add a starch. It's just very plain and boring.
All right, he was a in Season 9 and he's still a
I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna take a 1.
1. Wow. 1? Paul go himself. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
I put a little bit of flour to hold it because it was like soup.
What? Why would you put flour in mashed potatoes?
Judges.
It looks really good, actually. I like the contrast between the purees.
Mr. December, here it comes.
Paul, what's your number, please?
I'm actually gonna go with a 2. Pickled carrots. There's no pickle. They just taste like carrots.
Oh, really?
Are you all right? Glad he choked. Serves that little right.
While this next one may be a bit unfair, as the judges themselves weren't mean, I feel like I have to include it, with that being the Prom Committee from Season 8. However, while they weren't mean, they definitely were what you expect from Beverly Hill high schoolers, as they wanted super fancy dishes for a simple high school prom. And safe to say, the contestants didn't exactly take the opinions of teenagers with high demands too seriously, which was made all that much worse when the committee continued on with their high demands during punishment.
Like seafood, you were thinking
Seafood
of?
is great.
Clams, mussels.
Are you serious? You guys got that at your school? Pasta? You guys like pasta?
Nothing should be food that we're gonna feel in our stomachs and it's gonna make us bloated in our
But tasty
dresses.
food.
I eat a lot of sushi, and I feel like the tuna's a little burnt.
Burnt.
It's not soft enough, I feel like.
That girl's an idiot.
I do agree there's absolutely no flavor going on with that.
And Toe, he's a moron.
Even Chef Ramsay was admiring it. I think it was pleasing. It was nicely done and balanced. So I know they're gonna love it.
It's very dry, and it's kind of rough.
I do agree with the dryness of the halibut.
What? You've got me.
I'm really sure what I'm eating.
I wanted to just like shake these kids and like seriously. And you got a fragrant halibut. It was gorgeous, my dish.
Be sure that there's a twist in the banner.
I got you.
Just
One on each side.
I heard you the first time. We're gonna have to have that banner twisted a little bit. Can you twist the banner?
We have to redo this.
Exactly. Then homegirl needs to figure it out.
See, and this teamwork is exactly what helps in the kitchen, right? Like teamwork in the
Yo,
kitchen.
don't talk about the kitchen, because you guys don't know about the kitchen. We're doing this for you. How about you back up a little bit? This is not a joke. I'm doing this for a career, so step off.
Wait, watch your language.
Watch my language. I'm a grown-ass man.
Stop being disrespectful. Get on with the job, get it done, and show a little bit of respect, all right?
Sticking with high schoolers, we go from prom to homecoming, as the final 8 from Season 14 will have to make dishes for the Calabasas High School prom. Honestly, there was really only one douchebag judge here, with that being Max. I mean, seriously, you can just tell this guy lives off the wealth of his parents and makes that his entire personality.
How does that taste?
I like the presentation, but I think the grits are a little watery. I think it's a little bit salty.
Damn, what a shame.
That salty. My dish was delicious.
When you fry something and you put a heavy sauce on it, it's not crispy anymore.
Interesting.
Mine is a lot more elegant than theirs, so I'm praying that they decide to choose my dish.
The steak is very good, but the okra is over-seasoned.
Oof, wow. Max, how was that for you, sir?
I think it's really crispy. It doesn't wow me though.
Ooh, good stuff.
Max is not holding no punches. He's talking like, you know, Chef Ramsay Jr. or something. Max, how many Michelin stars do you have now?
Not as many as you.
Wow, Maxime Bourdain out there. I mean, wow, I'm impressed.
Going from high school to college now, we had the FEMUS sorority girls from the season 12 Southern Inspired Challenge. Now, despite on paper thinking that college chicks would be an absolute pain, they were actually really chill and respectful. In fact, the bad judge here in question wasn't even mean. She was just a terrible judge because she seemed a bit more interested in Gordon Ramsay as opposed to the actual food.
Ladies, how important is this anniversary party to you?
Oh, it is so important. Like, there's going to be a lot of alumnis here. So the pressure is really on, isn't it?
Blonde was just like all sex up in her talking. I tried so hard not to laugh.
That mac and cheese was perfect.
Good. Good.
There's definitely a crunch to this one.
Rachel, do you like it?
I do like it. It's very warm and hot. I'm very hungry. Such a flirt.
They just smell so well.
This is a married man you're trying to flirt with. She was crazy flirtatious.
I think I want some more of that shrimp.
Nice.
A bit of a quickie here, as in season 4, the guest judges were a Sweet 16 girl and her mom. However, despite this night being centered around the Sweet 16 girl, her mom got into her ear while making the final decision, thus costing the red team the challenge.
Or would you prefer the filet mignon?
Think of all of the palettes involved in it.
Mum,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Melissa, it's your choice.
My mind actually changed after hearing something in my ear.
No.
Just gonna go with the guys.
She was gonna go with us. Her mom was all in her ear. Changed my mind. Oh my God, her mom was really annoying. They would have let that girl choose on her own. It would have been no doubt that she chose our dish.
But without question, the worst guest judges in Hell's Kitchen history are the fashion designers from season 10. As Dana put it, these people hardly ever eat anything anyway. Why are they judging food? Fun fact, this was the first episode in Hell's Kitchen in the pre-black jacket portion of the competition to have the entire episode dedicated to the reward challenge, and I guess production did this to fully show off the absolute arrogance of these quote judges. Seriously, you could even tell Ramsay was annoyed at the designers with their constant nitpicks.
I can't have anything unhealthy or fatty.
We get it. You don't like to eat ever, and all you care about is your image.
It needs to be intriguing to the eye and to the person to want to taste it, and it's really not. It's all over the place.
I don't understand what the big deal is about foam. I mean, have they ever been to dinner before?
Like a design, and I don't think it looks elegant or sophisticated.
It's a lot of food for an appetizer, I feel. I feel like this is a little bland. There's no kick, there's no spice, there's nothing special going on.
I emphasize that.
Yes. And I'm not getting the wow from this.
Yeah. This is not good. These judges are some hardcore judges.
Mango broth and jumbo lump crab meat.
Visually is a little clumsy. I was expecting something a little more chic, sleek, elegant.
It's not really the most appealing color.
The vinegar is overwhelming.
Quite bland. What about pungent? What about kick?
Who the do you think you are? You ladies come back here and try to cook in your damn stiletto heels.
Join me in thanking our esteemed judges. Amanda, thank you.
I hate them. I hate them all. All of them.
Best wishes.
So there you have it, guys, some of the worst guest judges Hell's Kitchen has ever had. If you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to subscribe and like, and I'll get you more fun HK content just like this. With all that said, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Get out of there.